Right. So, good morning. I'm Francesco Mancusi, and I'm talking about GoWar. We are pioneers in social multiplayer geolocalized mobile games. As I heard earlier, this is a very hot field at the moment. So these are a few things I want you to remember from this presentation. We adopted lean startup methodology, and we already have our first product on the market. We are proprietary on the platform, and we can publish next titles we're going to produce quickly and inexpensively. And we are looking for 400K to go on with our growth plan, and we need a VP of marketing and sales to do that. So keep that in mind. As I said, our first product is already on the market with Android and iPhone application. It works like a Risk game. It's a strategy game, but in real life. So if you have a friend that you don't really like, you can go close to his place and attack his home and kick him off of his house. You can share victory, you can invite friends, you have badges, you can climb the chart, all the gamification things, and the viral things you can expect from a game like that. Our key point is we sell the game for free, and we have virtual goods within it. So if you want to grow up faster, you can do that. As I said, our first game is already on the market, and this gave us a very active community that is playing a lot with more than 20K attacks per day, and plus our long game session. From that, we learned that the users like our economic model because they can share resources, and this is put them in competition to each other. We can create strong K factor, which is a virality factor to increase the number of users in the future. So 90% of our revenue stream will come from virtual goods, but we are still open to secondary revenue streams such as advertising or even licensing the platform. What we are going to do is take those numbers we got from the actual current users. So this RPU is 1.5 euro per month per current active user. This is what we are getting at the moment. It's slightly above the average. And this is giving us the chance to go on with our plan and to build up a server platform and mobile on Android and iOS SDK in order to grow in terms of number of games out in the field. Next year, we're going to do that by developing and releasing 3 more titles by December 2012. We're going to get the platform ready and the SDKs, and we're going to use cross-promotion within the various titles in order to increase with number of users. After the SDKs are ready, we can go on with developing more and more titles. We're going to get 12 by the end of 2014, and the number of users will be increasing in accordance to that. Based on the market and on our first figures, we derived these building blocks for the financials. It's 1 euro RPU, 3 euros cost per acquisition, which is going to give us break even within the next year and the possibility to go up much more in the future. Now, I know this number can look quite insane, but I want you to concentrate on 2013 section because there's still quite a margin there. And if you take the RPU and the other building blocks, this could also be quite below the average. So we still have margin to do that. Our team is very strong in technical skills, and we already have startup experience because we worked in one before. And we are looking for a VP of marketing and sales to put those strategies in practice. So we are looking for 400K to be spread over marketing and HR and other costs we're going to have in the future. And thank you for your attention.
Wow, you must have your fans there. Questions?
All right.
You say 30 seconds, which is good in your pitch. Now, it's a great pitch. I'm your fan and your user of GoWar. I didn't understand the slide, why the cost the spread of the cost and the revenues on the following release of a new title? Can you explain me where is the scale of the cost?
Well,
the scale economy? I don't get. Yeah, can you
this
explain
one?
Yeah.
All right. So basically, we are now 3 people working on the project full time, plus 2 interns, and we are planning to hire more people in the future. But the SDK on the platform, on the server platform, and the server platform and the SDK on the clients are gonna make us be able to reduce the cost for the next titles. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have game designer and UX designer, which are gonna use new initiative to build new games, but basic blocks of the games are gonna stay the same. This is gonna save us a lot of time in development.
The main cost driver, don't you think, will be marketing costs rather than development costs?
From our business plan, we derived a marketing cost of about 20K per month per game for the initial stage, and then lowering that down. We found out that this could be quite enough to launch it. Then it depends on the game. We made an average of 12 games, but we have some games that are gonna go better than the others, and this can help us distribute the cost in marketing quite in a better way.
All right, who's next?
Could you just go back to the this one? Yeah, exactly.
All right.
And explain how you got the
numbers.
ARPUs and the CPAs,
Yeah.
especially. I mean, what's the model based on?
So basically, the key factor is number of virality, and the number of user. We invite more user, and how many of them get subscribed into the game. We adopted something in order to make user want to invite some other people. We reduces the resources in the game, so they will have to invite other people if they want to go on with that. Something like Dropbox does. So this is assumed by taking 30% of the user, inviting about 40 or 50 users, a friend of them, and 4% of the invites translate into a subscription. RPU is based on our current values, and is also compared to other games out in the field. But and this could be also quite conservative as a number, €1, even though we don't have a comparison with a geolocalized game, because we are like in this new field where we don't have a real competitor out in the market. And cost per acquisition is about €3. Is also based on marketing studies, and this is our guess with those numbers.
On this, can you explain me the RPPU?
RPPU is average revenue per paying user. We are getting €25 per each paying user each month currently. Now currently is more, is 37. This is our assumption for the future. Yeah.
How do you get the €1 from not paying user? It's from
No. The average revenue per user is within all the user. Then 4% of them are buying virtual goods, so you got.
You said that you do not have a current competitor. Could you explain at least the competitive market that you're playing in?
Yeah, I have a slide for that. Actually, our bigger competitor is Gray Area, which is a Finnish company that developed a game called Shadow City. They just raised $2.5 million in 2011, and they have one game out. I met with them, and they're facing the problems we are having as well in terms of letting people know and get into these kind of games, because games that use real places and geolocalization are not frequent. When I'm saying we don't have competitor, I say we don't have competitors that are affirmed on the market, like Zynga is for social gaming. All right. So this is and we intend to fight against new competitors that will come without our experience and the platform we're going to build in the future so we can reduce the costs.
All right, time is up, but there is I think, a question from the community.
Yes, a question from Rudy Verago. Can we see some app screenshot? Good job.
Well, actually, I don't have the screenshot here. The game is on Apple Store. You can download it for free and start playing straight away. I have some screenshot at the beginning, but I think it's only the home page of the game. Let me just check. Yeah, the one you see at the left is the Springboard, is the main screen of the game where you can access all the section. Like you can attack if you tap the button in the center, or you can access your profile. You can join mission. You can join challenges, which are time-based challenges we have around. You can access the map. You can see the leaderboard, and you can control and manage your empire.
All right, thank you. Good job. So next on stage